Hi there, guys. Welcome to BIOL158, Human Anatomy Physiology 1. My name is Laura Skinner, and I'm your instructor. And I thought I'd make this video just to introduce you to some course documents, kind of give you a heads up about some things. So the first week, we don't have to do too much of this stuff. I could say, hey, watch the video. Anyway, I'm very distracted by my messy house behind me, but we're going to power through this. So welcome. If you found this video, then that means that you are on Moodle. So thank you for that. All right, I'm going to bounce around a little bit. So let me see. It's been a while since I did this. Okay, so I'm going to Moodle. And I'm going to go into the lecture, which you already found because you found this video, so yippee. But I want to point a few things out. And the first thing I want to point out is there's in-course documents, there is a syllabus, there is a Wiley Plus course registration handout, and then there's some tips. So let's look at the syllabus for a quick second. I will do this on the first day, but of course I just want to point a few things out. All right, so when it comes to this class, there's lecture, there's lab. Lecture meets 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. I am a morning person. Then there's lab, and lab is on Fridays, and you're in one of 2 lab sections, either the 10 to 12 or the 12 to 2. I'm in Wheeler every day if you need me. And what I really want to point out is for the course, there are textbooks you have to purchase. There's a bundle in the bookstore, and the bundle in the bookstore will include the learning platform, the paper lecture text, and the paper lab text. You will be doing lab homework that you do need to turn into me, but you can make copies of that from the library if you aren't going to purchase it. And if you're tight on funds, I'm going to be honest, you have to purchase this lecture platform, the Wiley Plus Access. You just have to do it. There's no way around it. And it's about 30% of your grade. So it's pretty important. All right. So what the heck do I mean by this? Well, there's this registration handout. And Wiley Plus is our learning platform. It has tons of resources. I'm going to show it to you for a little bit. Let's look at this registration handout. There's a course ID, that's this A21462 number. And the bottom line is you go to wileyplus.com. So I create an account. I also want to orient you a little bit to Wiley Plus. I won't be babbling too long. We've only done 3 minutes so far, so I feel like I could go another 10, 15. You create an account. You search for the course either via this code, A21462, or by my name. My name, again, is Laura Skinner. And then you get access. So this is a really cool feature. Oh, I was already in Google. So I'm going to go to wileyplus.com, and when you do that, oh nuts, my little box is in the way. There we go. There is a button called Login. That's what I'm going to ultimately hit. But you're going to select Get Started with Wiley Plus. So when you select this, you can confirm that your class is correct because it started with the letter A. And you Step 2, sign up for an account if you're new. If you're a returning student and it's expired, contact Wiley Plus because they usually extend it for students that are like, hey, I had to take this a second time. It didn't work out so well the first time, or whatever. You get 2 weeks for free. Only 2 weeks, and then you're cut off. And I'm going to be honest with you, you have assignments due on the Monday of the second week of classes. So you can't delay too much in purchasing this because I don't extend it. I don't do any of that. Either you get it done or you don't get it done, and it's a 0 for a homework and a quiz grade. And we move on. So I'm making this video to give you a heads up. If you are going to purchase the textbook bundle, And that comes with the access code. It's included. This is included in that textbook bundle. Or you're like, I'm just going to buy the Wiley Plus as that's all I can afford. Okay. All right. So you'll go to access new Wiley Plus every year. And then there's a thing that's create account. All right. I'm not going to go through create account. It's pretty user friendly, but I'm going to log in and show you what, oops, you're getting. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So once you log in, you're going to see this BIOL158 lecture. FA is fall of 2021. And don't look at this test one. We're moving on. So when you get in that, it's spinning. That would be a bummer if it didn't work. I'm going to go to student view. So it looks like for you. All right, so there's some of this is all Wiley Plus, and this is really cool stuff. So every chapter is a module, and you can read the getting started. Now and they're all consistent. They've really done a nice job. So if we go to, everywhere where it highlights, when you hover over it, you can click on it. What is this? Introduction to Module 1. This is saying, what does Module 1 contain? It contains to-dos, and there's a lot of supplemental videos in here, so I didn't have to search YouTube because I like a lot of them, and it's quite good. So that's why I use this, and then it gives you, this is how I give you your homework assignments and some of your quiz assignments. There will also be in-class quizzes. There's learning objectives, and they are pertinent for us, although I didn't have to type them in here this year. I did it all last year. And they pertain to all these different sections in the text. So I'm going to go back to modules because I don't want to just arrow into the next one, just so you know where we're at. So then the next section is read, watch, and do. So you can read chapter 1. This comes with an e-text. So you do have access to an e-text. It's only as long as your subscription. And I love this. I love this textbook, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then there's animations, and these animations support content we're going to be over in lecture. We go over it a lot more. I don't use any of these animations in my lecture. I don't have time, guys. So there's animations you can watch about certain concepts we're going to learn, like homeostasis, negative feedback, and positive feedback. They're very cool. I just hit the back button to go back. And then there's all this other supporting information, and it's all like click and explore. What is this 3D interactive on this? I don't know. I'm going to click it and check it out. Let's see. Interact in 3D. Oh, hello. I haven't looked at this guy. Well,
imagine you are running outside on a hot, sunny day.
All right.
You begin to sweat heavily. Have you ever wondered why?
Interesting. All right. I'm going to not watch that whole thing, but that's kind of interesting. So I'm excited for you guys because this is kind of a new product, and it's pretty cool. But what I want to point out is in every chapter, so plan accordingly, you also have a homework assignment and a quiz assignment. And you will see that the chapter 1 homework is due September 6th. I'm going to tell you it's due by 9 a.m. in the morning. That's Monday. And then chapter 1 quiz is also due September 26th at 9 a.m. So when you click on this, it'll be like, gotta scroll. You can open it, the assignment. It's all multiple choice. And what I want to, look. So chapter 1 homework, 31 questions. Yeah, man, 31 questions. You can handle it. Due by Monday, September 6th at 9 a.m. And before we go to start assignment, content covered, the different parts of chapter 1, the assignment policy for homeworks, you will get 2 attempts per question. All right, it's not timed. On Wiley Plus, nothing's timed. Take your time and do well. This should be helping your grade, not hurting your grade. And blah, 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 all this other stuff. I just wanted to point out you get 2 attempts. So if you start assignment, Question 1, which of the following organs is not part of the digestive system? Now, I don't know that I would like start the homeworks and quizzes before we go over the content and lecture, but you can certainly explore the e-text and everything before we do it, or while we're doing it, or after we do it, but before these assignments are due. So say I said, oh, spleen. You have to submit answer. And then it's like, oh, I actually answered it correctly. I wanted to answer it incorrectly. Oops. Anyway, all right. So then arrow over to question 2. So let's see. Study a diagram. Oh, what is the role of a stretch sensor nerve in the cervix? So you have to look at this diagram, stretching of the cervix. They act as a stimulus, they act as a receptor, they act as a control center. This is all about homeostasis. We're not going to get to that till probably Wednesday or Friday. But I'm going to say, oh, they act as a stimulus. And I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to submit answer. It's going to be like, man, I didn't get it right because it's boxed in red. So I tried it once, and then I could, so it says attempt 1 of 2 used, and I could fix it, but I'm going to exit this. Now you can go in and out of the homework and in and out of the quiz before it's due. It's okay. Once you start it, you don't have to finish it right then and there because it's not timed. You just have to do it before it's due. All right. So those are just some things I wanted to point out in Wiley Plus. The assignments, the content, and that you see I'm just kind of clicking around and checking things out. So that is really what I wanted to emphasize. It's a big part of this course, outside of the course, but an awesome resource for you. Let me get back to that. I'm like, ta-da, back again. So I'm really excited about this semester. We are in person. We do have to wear masks, and, you know, I don't want to any more than you guys want to. I'm vaccinated, so I'm frustrated, but, you know, kids are starting to get sick in schools and die, so I'm going to wear my mask to try to prevent that in our area, because that's scary. So I'm not scared for me. I'm not scared for you. I'm scared for the kids that are in the schools, the younger kids. So that's why I do it, and I will thank you for supporting that and doing what we need to do, because we're going to be in person. Yippee. I'm not going to be able to see your facial expressions. I'm not very happy about that, but it's going to be okay. And maybe, I doubt it though, we don't have to wear masks. I'm sure we'll be masked all semester because this thing's not going away. All right. So I'm going to stop the video because then otherwise I'm just going to ramble and babble, and you don't need to listen to that. I can do that in person soon enough when I see you guys. So I'm really excited, and you know where course documents are. So email me if you have any questions before classes start, or even want classes start. I'm here for you. I'm around every day because I do a different job. This I just do for fun. But I do get paid, don't worry. That's kind of where it's at. So you guys be prepared, get your course books, and we will have a good time. Maybe not all the time, but sometimes we'll have a good time. Some of this material is kind of hard, but we got it. So I'll see you soon, and be well. Bye.